Hey everybody, welcome back to the Esper Family channel and the Duke of Cards. We were on 1977 talking about Topps baseball cards, so I figured we'd talk about the thing that started off for me was in 77 and 78 were the Star Wars cards. So these are the cards I pulled when I was a kid, one pack at a time, going to that 5 and dime store about a mile from my house. So I figure this video will cover just the Star Wars cards and some of the new memorabilia in the hobby room. So let's get a close-up and see what we have. The Star Wars came out in 77 and 78. They had 5 sets of 66 cards, and the blue series was the first one. I guess you could call that the rookie series. Try and get not so much glare here. So that's the number 7 card. They say the first 7 cards are probably the most desirable. This one's, for me, the most iconic. I got that on a t-shirt, but that's what I remember. The sighting of the Death Star. And then we got the number 1 card. I like that action shot. It's pretty cool. I like the lightsaber fight. This is the yellow series. Sorry, a little out of focus. That's when they were in a trash compactor. Nope, not good that way. Better this way. This one looks like it was seriously airbrushed to Darth Vader. Now, I was reading up on the card stock. This is the same card stock from the 77 baseball cards. The card stock was super thin, and it just really frayed. That's why it's really tough to find these in high grade, because the edges, the corners are just like frayed and fluff and rounded. And there's a C-3PO error card. We won't focus on that too much, although that is one of the more desirable cards. It's the red series, and into the orange, and into the red. And we got some Wonder Bread cards came out in that same year. They had some good shots of the Falcon and the X-Wing fighter, TIE fighter. And we got some memorabilia, some new stuff to the hobby room. This was pretty cool. I put this together. This one we were at the Baseball Hall of Fame when Mike Schmidt got inducted. That's number 4803 out of 45,000 of the posters they gave out that day. It's got all his baseball cards on it. Well, not all, I'm sorry. Just some representations of different years. And that's his rookie year and second year card. And there's his rookie year and second year card. There's my ticket. And the lapel pin. I thought that was pretty cool. And we got memorabilia over here. Here's our baseballs. There's Hammer and Hank, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Schmidt on the '86 All-Star ball. That was played in Philly. Cal Ripken. So that's a ball that I've had since I was a kid in the '70s. Just taking it to banquets and places where people were at. There's Tim McCarver, Doug Flynn, and Lenny Dykstra, Larry Boa. There's John Vukovic on the other side, Philly Fanatic. And there's the two big guys, Ted Williams and Mickey Mantle. They're the real deal. They came from Upper Deck. I got all these balls back in the '90s except for the one that I've been collecting since I was a kid. Willie Mays, Harmon Killebrew, Steve Lefty Carlton, Frank Robinson. There's that picture of me and Tugger McGraw. I got his autograph that day. That's on the other side of my baseball. That's me when I was 10 years old. Sorry for the glare. That's my great-grandfather, William Matt. There's a disc of Mickey Mantle. Flyers Stanley Cup, 74, 75, Schmidt. And here's a porcelain card, which is pretty cool. It's actually called a porcelain baseball card. It is numbered 1553 in year 1990, out of 1990. And this is a baseball that I worked at a hotel just this past year, and the Washington Nationals, the high grade A ball, the players stayed at the hotel while they were playing at the Blue Rock Stadium because they're the farm team. So they're 2021 Blue Rocks. So I had them sign whenever I saw them at the front desk. And there's one guy you might recognize. That's C.C. Cavalli. He's got a card. I got a couple other of the players. These are a couple things I picked up at a resale shop. This is pretty cool. So these cards came out, they were screenplays, 1997. There's Jeter, Ken Griffey, and Tony Gwynn. Some other cool stuff in here. There's a plate, 1943 porcelain plate. That's me at Dover Downs when I went around the track. AC green basketball, some Philly stuff. And one other thing added to the hobby room here. There's Hank Aaron, Hammer and Hank. That's his plaque, a postcard of his plaque. And every year is represented on here, starting, this is from 1974, and these are the first 6 cards of the set. But it starts in 54, rookie year, and then goes up to 73, and then these cards were 74, and there's 75, the number 1 card from 75, and that's 76. And that's Hammer and Hank's career. And then we got some other memorabilia that I picked up through the years. There's a yearbook from 1979. That's all the players that led up to the 1980 Phillies. That's their yearbook. And this was a fanogram that went out to the fans. This is their 1980 World Champ edition. I thought it was really cool looking through here that they had a little known prospect that they picked up named Ryan Sandberg. He was 21 years old and the 20th selection. And in old Philly fashion, they traded him away. How about that? Some other cool stuff. Posters, 77 Phillies. I think I got this at a resale shop for 50 cents. Here's Michael Jordan's, one of his awesome posters of that amazing dunk. I think I looked at this poster and counted there's only 3 people that are not watching him dunk that ball. And something else I picked up along the way. This is from 1988 Veteran Stadium Old Timer Series game. There's a 74 Phillies. There's a poster from the 74-75 Flyers Stanley Cup with old Ronald McDonald in the middle there. And this is another time we actually went to the Baseball Hall of Fame. This was in July 10th, 1978. What's cool there is there's a progression of the gloves from the beginning of baseball to the different progressions, and here is that glove right there, and that is my grandfather's glove from the 30s and 40s. And there's a picture of it right there. Pretty much the same thing. That's pretty cool. What else we got over here? This is from Canton, Ohio. This is Football Hall of Fame. We stopped by there when we were growing up. And last but not least, this is from some resale shop I picked up. I think I got for a couple bucks. Tetley T did a 2-year press calendar in 1990. And let's see if I can get a big shot of it. And there's Dwight Gooden. There's Ken Griffey Jr., Wade Boggs, Bo Jackson, Nolan Ryan, Donnie Baseball, Kirby Puckett, Ryan Sandberg. And last but not least, my buddy Al was going through his basement and he donated this 76 bumper sticker. And that's pretty much it for now. But thanks for watching, guys. Check out our other videos, and if you like this one, like and subscribe. Bye.